Good evening, everyone. We'll start with the post-game press conference with an assessment from the coach.
Well, congratulations to Madrid for the win. It was a tough game for us also to prepare this game where we already knew that will attack us on post-up, but it's something we cannot replicate during practices, and they take some advantage. When we were disciplined on offense, we put them in trouble, moving the ball and find shooters and layups, dunks, and everything. When we were not with discipline, they took a lot of advantages. Defensively, we were not solid. We're not solid. The first half was the 50-50 ball and the 1-on-1 of perimeters. On the second, some offensive rebound and again some situation of transition defense where we are not precise, and you pay when you play against a team, such of a team like Madrid. You pay that. We are growing a lot, I think, and we have to keep pushing and keep build our identity. It's changing, but it's part of the job.
Questions for the coach, please state your name and the company that you represent.
Coach, Ricardo Guerra, Radio Vitoria.
Coach, to win here, you just have to win. You have first minutes and you had a reaction in the second half. From that, what do you think the game was missing to go within reach, to go within a victory?
Going English is easier. A little bit more determination. Our perimeters received too many 1-on-1. We were not disciplined on post-up defense. I think we can do better, no matter of the physicality of Madrid and of the perimeters of Madrid. A little bit more desire in the first half was the 50-50 balls. We won 0 50-50 balls at the halftime, and they have an advantage because of that. And on offense, the discipline. Because when we play together, we are a kind of a team. When we start to dribble the ball and try to save the situation, we are another one. I understand there is also the opponents, because Madrid today put a lot of pressure with their perimeters and with the big men, but that's for me are the keys.
Hi, Paulo. Sergio Martinez for Esfera Sports. We have seen you in the warming up with the team. We have seen you in the game speaking a lot with the players, with your assistants. How is the relationship with the players? Because there is a lot of communication. It seems a good communication. And how are you feeling in these first months here in Baskonia? Thank you.
Maybe you don't know what happened to us during these months. We changed a lot of players because of injuries, because of different situation. But the group is a very good group of people. They are amazing human beings. They work hard no matter what. We start the pre-season in 7, and with kids who help us a lot, but still young. It's a very good group. We work very hard every single day, no matter what. They love to stay together. I love to stay with them. I try to help them. We are young. I'm young for EuroLeague because I'm a rookie. This month was very long. Don't look 3 months, but looks like not 3 years, but more or less. Our challenges, EuroLeague and ACB are the best in Europe, and it's a big challenge for all of us. And what I want is my players to succeed and have the best life possible. And the way I know is to try to work hard and try to be nice with them. That's my way.
Good evening, Coach. Carlos Mateos from FNU Services. How do you analyze the difference in the free throws during the first half? I think it was like 18-2 or something like that in the first half. In the second half, it was more level. Thank you.
I think a part was because of our because we were not so aggressive and they take advantage. someone was because Madrid has such of experienced players who are able to show to the referees contacts, and that's it. I don't want to talk about the worst job in the world, because the referees is the worst job in the world. I ref during practice. I'm so bad, and that's it. The only that I have is they shoot 90% and we miss 6 free throws with shooters, because that's the only regret that I have. Because if we shoot 15-15, maybe we were close, maybe we are in overtime, I don't know, because we put more pressure on them. But this is basketball.
Pablo, hacía tiempo que no veíamos esta buena versión.
It was a long time coming that we didn't see Marcus Howard. It was a good performance that maybe he needs to gain a bit more trust and confidence. Do you think that he's working towards that every single day? How do you see Marcus Howard right now?
Bien.
Good. I think that he can improve defensively. I think that he's very talented, and if he can be, puede ser más efectivo, and when he plays at the pick and roll, he can be more effective, because he's not perfect, he's human, but he's at a good place. Marcus will come back. Marcus has had everything in this first half of the season, so I think that he will come back to the player that we know. That's it. Thank you so much. Sorry for my Spanish.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I think that I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, till one more lonely night. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say
will continue with the post-game press conference with an assessment from Sergio Scariolo and then questions by the journalists. Well, it was a very important win against a team that is playing better, that has built up a really good roster, very athletic guys with a threatening in spots especially with two great shooters that are in a really great form right now. I think that Paolo Gaviotto is doing a really great job now, and for on our side, I think that we have done a really good job to contend those guys. I think it was even better with Luau Cabarrot, even though that his level shone through at the end, and obviously Howard that made some very tough baskets, well defended even, that could have been kind of a hit, because you're always defending, you're always in front of the ball, you're always like not losing contact, and then all of a sudden he pulled out a shot like that, and you have to do the same on the other end with different weapons, because you don't have all those resources. So you have to assess the patience of the players, the resilience at the time in the sense of how they built possession after possession. I think that we were having a bit of miscommunication and misbalances in some rotations, something that hasn't been happening as of late. But it's true that the starting lineup were on a high level today, something that we have to assess positively. We have to put great value on what they did today on the court. Having said that, it's very important to continue this moment. We know that the moment of losing will arrive, and the important thing is that when it comes, we do it when it comes with fighting, with all seriousness, with the image of a team that goes out to win every single game, and that's something that we want to give out of humility, but with the conscience and being aware that we are making these steps forwards and that we want to keep going. Please state your name and the company you represent. Questions by the journalists. Noemi Fernandez, a question by Real Madrid Television. Congrats on the win. I would like to ask you about a certain moment, about that standing ovation that Alberto Abalde had from the crowd. He's a veteran called by the teammates dearly. Do you think that he has showed that today? Well, obviously, he's one of the key players. He's a player with heart, focus, physicality. He makes an effort. He's selfless. He has done every single thing possible, defending one of the most complicated opponents, something that happens very often, and nonetheless, Howard has pulled out some incredible shots in the late of the game. Maybe there was some foul trouble over there because he was with a fourth foul, and that has maybe limited him in terms of aggressiveness or energy. Let's say willingness to take that risk of the contact before the opponent receiving the ball, but I think obviously it's a positive performance by him. A question over here, on the front row. Hi, Sergio. Sergio Martinez by Sfera Sports. I would like to ask you about Mario Hezonja, because he had a good performance today. He's in a really good streak, like playing in the ACB and Anadolu efforts. And I think that he has turned a corner before the Hapoel game and after the Hapoel game. He's in a good version, not only in scoring, but the feeling that he's more connected, that maybe he's making more decisions. That's the feeling that we get from outside. I would like to ask you if you see it that way and if there has been a change. Well, I've sensed this change that has been reflected more on the daily basis in the trainings than on the games. I think that he has taken 3 or 4 games to show that growth, but I think that he was building up. And it's true that maybe the first game that he progressed was against Hapoel, in that he had a certain role. It was a very important win, and that was the game in Bulgaria versus Hapoel. Any further questions? Yes? Hi, Sergio. You've spoken about Marcus Howard in the third quarter, but on your side you were having Facundo Campazzo having a great performance. I would like to comment you on that these last few minutes by Campazzo. He was started a bit doubtful at the start of the game, but he started growing as the game progressed, when he was very impactful in the third quarter and especially in the fourth quarter. He started and finished the second half on a good note, and obviously he's a player that we expect these types of performances, but that doesn't take away the fact that we have to congratulate him when he does. Hi, another question by Agencia F. I would like to ask you about Alex Len. He didn't have any playing time today. Was it a technical or physical decision? And is this a technical decision? How do you see Tavares' rotation at the 5? Well, I think that the dynamic play of the opponent, the athleticism, the dynamism of the big men have conditioned us to give all the minutes to Usman Garuba. I would like Eddie Tavares for have some playing time. Usman Garuba, for the other side, was more effective on the first half than the second one. It was a purely technical decision. Obviously, Alex Len is not in the highest of forms, but he will have his opportunity coming on Sunday, and he will have that opportunity to grow, because it's true that you grow by competing and playing, but competition requires functional decisions with regards to the opponent, and that's why sometimes you will have to sit out some games. So let's see with when Tavares rests, which will be important to keep going this path that we started at the beginning of the season. Thank you so much. Good night.